I'm Nesdy Jones and welcome to my channel, Motherhood, Music and Madness. Today's video is all about breastfeeding and I'll be discussing information I personally missed out on, which I could have found so useful while I was breastfeeding my daughter. I also asked on my local breastfeeding group on Facebook of things that they missed out on, and it felt like everybody was thinking the same thing. So here are a few things that I wish I was told, something I wish I didn't hear about breastfeeding. Let's go. It all comes natural. Maybe for you, but for me, the first few days, it just wasn't happening. Kirsty Taylor on Facebook said, I was told that the baby would practically crawl out of my womb and onto my breast and I would know exactly what to do. I felt like I was told something similar when I was in the hospital and I told the midwife I was going to try and breastfeed my daughter. They told me that I would get cut open, the baby be dragged out of my stomach and she'll go straight on and it will be breastfeeding bliss. Well, no. Firstly, I feel your pain. It can take a few days for it to all happen and for it to all come together. Do not get disheartened. Always ask your feeding team or your midwife, and there is help there. You'll be breastfeeding in no time. Cluster feeding. When I told my midwife that I was going to breastfeed, I wish she told me about the newborn cluster feed. Cluster feeding is when the baby will just be stuck on you. If I knew about this, I think I would have been more mentally prepared because it is absolutely exhausting. I'm not going to lie to you. However, it does end, so don't panic. Hang in there. Find a comfier seat in the house, stack up on snacks and drink. More water. A lot of mums mix up cluster feeding that the supply is actually dropping. This is not true. Do not panic. It's completely normal for a baby to cluster feed and it does not last. So hang in there. The cluster feeding, please don't worry about it. It does end even though it is absolutely knackering. When your baby is born, you've got milk. It took me about 4 to 5 days for my milk to actually come through. I wish someone told me about this because I was panicking so much. When I first tried to breastfeed my child, I was panicking. I was going to the midwives. There's no milk, there's no milk. They told me there and then, while I was a numbed waist down, oh, don't worry, sweetheart, sometimes it doesn't come through yet. You just massage and we'll carry on and something will happen. Thanks, I wish I knew that earlier, so that was a panic attack for no reason. When I started breastfeeding, I was told that a breastfed baby does not need winding, does not get colic or reflux. I learned the hard way that that is utter bullshit. My baby cried all day, all night. I had no idea what it was. And then all of a sudden I picked her up, put her on my back, one tap, and she burped. And it was massive. And I just thought, hang on, is this what it was? We needed winding? I'm a first time mum, so I took every piece of advice. Not every baby's the same. And I wish I knew that before my daughter was born. Because yes, my daughter got reflux, colic, and she is a nightmare to wind. So, whenever you hear the midwife say, a breastfed baby doesn't need winding, don't listen to her. Try it for yourself first. Support groups. There are so many different support groups out there. Contact your midwife, your health visitor, or your GP. Stephanie Jones on Facebook didn't know that there was so much help out there, such as breastfeeding groups with mums who could just talk about it, get some advice, get some tips. For instance, my local support is Home Start, which are absolutely brilliant. A lady actually came to my house and helped me and I learned so much. I didn't know about these groups until I went to visit my GP, who was female, and actually told me about these support groups because she used them herself. So always look out there. Facebook has been a brilliant one for me too. So thank you for my breastfeeding friends on Facebook. Let me know if there's anything else in the comments. I will do a part 2. Drop me a comment, let me know what you think. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss? Anything you thought that I missed out on? I would love to hear about it. Thanks for watching my video. Please like, share, subscribe. There'll be videos every 2 weeks and I can't wait to see what you think. Bye!